I'm Tony Anderson with the legend, Mr. Magic Johnson. How are you, sir?
Tony, I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on.
Magic Bird, phenomenal play. Now tell me about seeing this play and what, looking up there and seeing you and Mr. Bird, what did it bring up for you? What feelings did it bring?
The experience was really gratifying. And I'm glad that my kids will get to see this. It's almost like historical that two guys who played in the NBA tried to excel on the basketball court, that their story can be told in a Broadway play. And then last but not least, they get to understand what friendship is about, what rivalry is about, what competitors are all about, and they get to get all of that into play.
Mr. Johnson, talk about this for me, because not only do you have the play, but you have Starbucks everywhere, you have Fridays everywhere, you had part of the Lakers, and now for this huge LA Dodgers acquisition. I mean, what enticed you to be part of the team that purchased the team?
Well, first of all, the Dodger brand. When you think about baseball brand, the Yankees, the Red Sox, and the Dodgers, that's who you think about. Over, 20 people came after the team to buy and purchase the team. So the market kept driving up the price, but we felt good about it. Mark Walters of the Guggenheim Partners and myself came together with Stan Kasten and Peter Gruber, and we decided this was what we wanted to do. And we bought the team, and I still can't believe that, I'm the owner of the Dodgers, but we're building that talent and adding on to that talent to make sure we're a winning team. And because the Dodger fans, they love the Dodgers, great Dodger pride, and we want to restore that pride.
You accomplished everything on the court, one of the greatest basketball players of all time.
Thank you.
And now business, you've done more than many could ever dream about. I mean, what's your motivation? What keeps you going day in and day out?
Well, opening doors for young men like yourself, who want to be a businessman, and that's very important to me, because the more doors I go through, the more doors I open for those who come behind me. People can now say, man, I can invest in Harlem, Brooklyn, South Central LA, in West Side or South Side of Chicago, in Detroit, Atlanta, and so on. That's why I keep moving forward and upward, because young men like yourself who one day you're doing this now, but you may want to own your own, whether it's network, your own station, whatever it is, or another business. Now you can get that done, because guys like me have gotten it done, and non-traditional stuff too.
Now, was this your drive? Is this innate? I mean, did somebody when you were a kid, sort of instill this in you, or is this just something that's inside of you?
Well, I think first my dad instilled work ethic in me, hard work, and then I just took it from there. I started dreaming. See, our problem has been we don't dream, and we're not visionaries, but once we become dreamers and visionaries, now we got to go after it. And then we got to make sure that we have all the information, see? And once we get all the information, now we can go out and execute.
We talked about a lot of your accomplishments. I can't speak for you, but I know one of the best had to be representing the USA.
Oh, no question about it, man. That's probably the best, because I played with the best. Right. I've always wanted to play with Michael Jordan, and I always wanted to play with Larry Bird, and finally I got that moment to do that. What a team, man. We blew everybody out by over 44 points a game, and we wanted to show everybody this is where the best basketball players come from in the United States of America. We brought that gold medal back, but man, I used to come down the court and I looked to my right. First I used to say, there's Michael Cooper or there's Byron Scott. Then I looked to my left, there's James Worthy. Now I'm coming down with the USA jersey on, there's Michael Jordan. What? You got to be kidding me. There's Larry Bird, Charles Barkley, Ewing, Robinson, Malone, Stockton, Drexler, Mullen. I didn't know who to throw it to. Ooh, at his best. We just shut it down. We just shut it down. Then Kobe and LeBron talking stuff.
Oh, man.
Man, we would have beat y'all. I said, man, let me tell you something. How many championships all of you guys got between you guys? I said, between Michael, myself, that's 11 already. We know how to win. You got to remember that. And then at the end of the game, I'm just going to throw it to MJ and get out the way. It's over. It's over.
Showtime.
Showtime at its best. Get out the way. MJ, close the show, baby. Close the show. It's over.
Closer. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
Tony.
you. Now to play again. We're gonna come see it at?
Yeah, we're gonna come see it right here in New York, and come on, bring the family. You're gonna really enjoy it. Every fan that has come to the theater has gone away with something.